Good morning, everybody. Coach Jandy here. So today I want to talk about a tough topic, which is about depression. So a lot of people so misunderstand depression and the consequences of it. And so I really kind of want to address some things around that. So having coached thousands of people over the years, I've obviously dealt with a lot of people that deal with depression as well as family members that deal with their family members or loved ones that are dealing with depression. Now, there are really two kinds of depression that I'm going to talk about, and I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor, so I come from just my personal experience having coached so many people over a long time. So one, there's situational depression, which is individuals like myself that don't deal with it on an ongoing basis, that there's no brain chemistry issues or long-term depression. It's situational, like if you have a breakup or a grieving a loss, or I lost my job or something like that. That is really situational grief. You enter into it because of a situation and then you exit out of it when it has either been fixed or you grieve the process. Now, then there are individuals that deal with depression that are born with that their chemistry in their brain doesn't necessarily allow them to process the things in a way that helps them or assists them or makes them feel good. So it oftentimes hinders them from being able to get things done in life and to also be positive. And here's the really frustrating thing for people that deal with long-term depression or bipolar, ADD, ADHD, all of those kinds of depressive type issues or personalities that really struggle on a daily basis. And here's how I help family members to understand the difficulty of this. How I describe it is it's like juvenile diabetes. Now, if somebody's born with juvenile diabetes, your body literally does not make the right chemicals in order to function with the insulin that it needs. So a person literally can die if they don't get the right chemicals. So a person with juvenile diabetes, they have to take medication from the get-go. Now, here's the thing with long-term depression or bipolar, things like that. When people are born, with depression and have to deal with depression on a regular basis, society out here in the world, just doesn't get it because there's not great testing still that says, hey, you have this, like bipolar, whatever. I've known friends that it's taken them years to get it under control because there isn't a testing mechanism that's easy. So society, family members, even people that you love, friends, significant others, husbands, wives, just get frustrated with them and say, hey, you need to just think more positively. And if you just think more positively or get your life organized or, you do this, that, or the other thing, you'll be just fine. Well, I wish it were that easy for those folks because it's not. And I've coached a lot of them. And it hurts them even more to have to go against somebody that doesn't get it, that thinks that they can just think more positively and everything is going to be okay. Now, positive thinking is great, but when your brain chemistry does not have all the proper levels, your body literally can't function to feel good. So it's asking like a person with juvenile diabetes, now come on. Just make your body make the right kind of insulin and the right levels of insulin. Now, come on, I know that you can do it. Just come on, body. Just pump those right chemicals. Now, that would be ridiculous, right? Would you expect somebody with juvenile diabetes to be able to just create their body overnight to, miraculously change that? No, obviously not. And you certainly wouldn't make them feel bad. But we do that with people that suffer long-term depression. So we must stop. We must understand it. We must be compassionate and help them and stop being judgmental about it, okay? Be a help. Don't be a hindrance, okay? So just wanted to explain that a little bit. I know I'm not fully going into, and again, I'm not a doctor, but I have dealt with this for many years with individuals and helped coach people to feel better about their family situations as well as family members. So do some research. There's a couple great books out there. First one is The Myth of Laziness. okay, by Dr. Mel Levine. It's wonderful. It will help you to understand your family member, or even to help yourself if you're dealing with some of these things that you've been called lazy, when it's just that you have a hard time producing and getting things done. You don't know exactly why, but I bet this book will help. Or if a family member does that, because there are no lazy people. The second book is Change Your Brain, Change Your Life. I forget the author. I'm so sorry. But you'll find it. So great books. Understand it. If you're dealing with depression, if you're dealing with a family member or someone that you love is dealing with depression, understand it, okay? Stop being judgmental about it. Unless you've been through it, you don't get it. So that's all I have to say today. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Step up, set a new standard, and have a wonderful one. Bye.